Well, hundreds of beauty queens filled the River City this weekend, all in hopes of winning the title of Mrs. International 2014. The international pageant system, it was developed 29 years ago to promote today's women and their accomplishments through pageant competitions and embrace the highest standards. So joining us this morning is the new Mrs. International 2014, Maggie Thorne. Thanks for being with us this morning, and congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Talk to us about the pageant and that one moment when you realized, okay, I'm taking home the crown.
Well, I don't know if it's sunk in yet. It's such an honor, and it was so exciting. And when I actually realized that my name was called, you know, there's so many women that are there that are very well deserving. It's just a true honor to represent the international pageant system and Souls for Souls, which is my platform and one of the main reasons I wanted to compete.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you about that. What made you decide to do this particular pageant, the Mrs. International pageant?
I think the Mrs. International pageant just sets itself apart. It's a completely higher standard with a platform-based pageant. So 50% of it is focused on what you're doing and how you're committed to change the world. In Souls for Souls, they're a not-for-profit in over 127 countries on a mission to wear out poverty, just through the basic life necessity of used shoes.
Gotcha. Yeah, you got some big shoes here to show us. What made you so passionate about this particular charity and the work that they're doing?
I think Souls for Souls in general, when we have this saying that's give shoes and give love. And as someone through life, I had lost two loved ones, actually to suicide, and I realized I had missed out so much on loving people in my life. I also have an athletic background. I've competed for a couple national championships in track and field, so I wanted to take all the skills and abilities that I had and how can I use that for the greater good? How can I go out and change the world? And so I compete competitively for Souls in major competitions, but I also get to travel the globe. And upcoming this year is Mrs. International. We're going to work on our partnerships with professional athletes and Olympians across the globe.
It sounds like you have a lot on your plate for the next year. What are you most excited about for your reign as Mrs. International?
I'm excited about all the shoes we're going to put on the feet of children. There's nearly 300 million children around the world without shoes. And for me, someone said, you know, what's going to be a successful year for you? And if we have one more kid that has shoes on their feet, that's going to be success. And when I get to look in their eyes and I hold their feet in my hands and I get to tell them, you're loved, you matter. That's the most important thing to me as here as Mrs. International. And we're certainly going to be doing that to the tens and thousands of children across the globe.
What would you say to ladies out here who may see you here and may be thinking, oh, I wonder if I should participate in something like this?
You know what, it's funny because this was actually my second time competing for Mrs. International, and their system, they believe in second chances, and if there's any married women or even Miss or Teen, we actually have our upcoming Miss and Miss Teen International competition this weekend that they can check out at Time Union Plaza. I'd encourage anybody to come visit. But make sure it's for you and show up as the real you. And that's what I did this year. That was the biggest difference, is I knew I needed to go on stage and be nobody else besides myself, because that's what the international pageant system is about. It's your heart and not just the outside.
That's a beautiful message overall. So thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much.